Hey guys, TestTheLimit here yet again, and in today's video, we're going to be going over how to improve at League of Legends, especially for lower elo, so gold and below. Um, there's a lot of ways you can do that, especially in low elo, and I'm going to be going over around 5 things that you can do to improve, and the first one's going to be realizing how long you have to play this season and go up in rank. And you don't really understand that, but you have around 10 or 11 months. The season starts in January, ends in November. So you have 10 to 11 months to climb. And you need to realize that is a really long time to get out of the elo that you're in and to improve. Everyone loses games. You're not going to win every single game that you play. It's literally statistically impossible. There are high elo Smurfs, Challenger Smurfs that play in bronze and silver, and they'll go on a 50 game win streak, but they will lose a game. Like, you're going to lose a game eventually, and you need to realize that so that when you do lose, you're not tilted. If you're going on 3 or 4 game win streaks before you lose one, that's really good. That's really good. That's an insanely high win rate if you can repeat that. And again, you will get demoted sometimes. It happens to the best of everyone, the best of us, everyone. It happens to everyone. Everyone gets demoted sometimes. Sometimes you just play badly or you get unlucky and you lose your promos. Everyone has those bad games. Just improve from them. Notice what you did wrong and don't blame your team, and improve from those games that you lost. That's what losing and mistakes are for, so that you can improve from them. Then we have find out your role. So pick a role that you think you're good at. Mine is jungle, and just play around with the roles and find one you're good at. I've seen a lot of people be going to support lately. I'm unsure why. I cannot stand support personally, but if that's something you feel like you'll be good at because you don't like the pressure of carry roles, try it. I mean, you never know, you might like that. Once you find your role, pick 2 or 3 champions to main in that role. Like mine, I play Shaco, I play Kha'Zix, and Warwick. And then practice those champions and learn their mechanics. So play them in normal games and get used to them as a champion. Get used to their mechanics, watch videos of their combos and their mechanics, etc. And get good with them and then play them in ranked. And get even better with them because you're playing with people that are around your skill level. And then once you do that, the third way to improve is to think about yourself. When you're in game, and for me especially, I'm a jungle main. If I gank a lane and the lane, we get doubled. Let's say I gank top, and me and the top laner die to their top laner. I'm not gonna think about, oh, the top laner didn't help me, even if he didn't. I'm gonna think, oh, well, dang, I shouldn't have ganked. I should have noticed that my top was half HP or my top was low, or I should have realized their top is 5 and 0 or whatever the case is that made us lose the gank. Look at yourself and not other people. Look at your own gameplay. And this is something that if you actually want to improve in League of Legends, you will do, but a lot of people do not, and that's watch replays of games you've played. Especially losses, because watch a loss and watch a win, and you'll notice things that even you are doing in your games that you win that are good, but in the games that you lost you didn't do, maybe because you're tilted or something like that. Watching your own replays help a ton, and you need to get used to that if you're actually serious about improving at League of Legends. The fourth way is to focus on one thing at a time. And I just have on the screen CS, map awareness, and poking while in lane. Those are three examples. And for CS, let's say you notice you're on average only getting, you're bronze silver, you're getting 60 CS every 10 minutes. The average will, if you're good at CSing, it's 90 to 100 per 10 minutes. And you realize, whoa, I could be getting a lot more gold if I knew how to CS. What you do is you go into custom games even, or normal games, and all you do in that game is focus on your CS. Focus on hitting every single minion that goes to lane. And why custom games are good at this is because you can have no laning opponent, just take out that equation, and just have minions. And don't even buy any items, just have the base attack damage of an AD carry or whoever you usually play, and try to last hit with them. And see if you can actually last hit with that low of AD, and it's going to make last hitting in general a lot easier. For map awareness, maybe you start out with looking at the map every wave. Every wave of minions, try and look at the map once. You gain information, just take a glance at the map. And then once you can do that, like on average, every single time you get a wave, start doing it every 3 minions. So every half of a wave, look at the map, see where the jungler is, etc. And then eventually you'll get good enough to where every single CS that you get, you can look at the mini map and see where everyone is. In the jungle, it's a little bit easier. You look at the map to see when you can gank, etc. You use your F keys. If you haven't seen my 5 ways to improve in the jungle, or 6 ways to improve, or whatever the video was, in the jungle, you can use your F keys and see where the lanes are and if you should gank, etc. And then poking while in lane is just something you have to learn how to do, and that's keeping the CS that you learned how to do and keeping the amount that you get while also poking the enemy and doing damage to the enemy so that they're not just doing free damage to you and your support. And you have to learn that with time, just practice at it and try and do damage to the enemy and get all the CS. It's very hard, but it's possible. And the last thing that I have to say is to watch informational content. I have two examples, which are King Sticks and Ghost to Lane on the screen, because they are very informational players. Um, Ghost to Lane is actually doing a video. He's been doing a video series on I bought a boost and then I carried the booster. So he gets on a silver account and pretends that he's a silver player that bought a boost. And then he's really good. He goes like 20 and 0 and he carries the booster. And that's actually very good because while he's playing, the boosters themselves give him good tips, which he already knows, but for the viewers, they might not know those tips. So they actually do produce informational content, and he gives tips himself while he plays. So it's just an overall good idea to watch those. And then King Sticks, he has videos on quite a few champions. So there's Twitch Jungle, there's Warwick Jungle. Both are really good. Those are the two that I've watched so far. And he gives overall tips on how to improve and how to be better and what he does on those champions, etc. And I would definitely recommend watching him. But that's the difference between playing League for fun and trying to get better at League. If you're playing League for fun, you're going to be watching uh, not informative content, but entertainment content, entertaining, such as I'm a cutie pie and people like that. And there's no hate against that. I mean, I love I'm a cutie pie. I'm a cutie pie. I watch all his videos, and same with Tyler One. I love Tyler One, but they're not the best informational content. If you're trying to get better at the game and be at a higher elo, you're going to watch informational content, not content that is just entertainment. you want to get better at the game, so you watch videos that give you information on how to be. I hope these tips helped you guys out a little bit at least, and hopefully you can take some of the things I said into consideration and to get the rank that you deserve in this season and get a higher rank, hopefully. And I appreciate the views. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below if you liked the video and what kind of video you want me to do next. Thanks, guys.